Hi, my name is Korede and I'm a filmmaker. At this point in my life, filmmaking feels like the right thing for me. It feels like what I need to be doing right now. But for a very long time, I struggled discovering or figuring out what my purpose in life is or what it should be. But right now, it feels like I've kind of found it. I can't remember exactly how old I was at the time, 10 or 11. My brother must have been about 5 or 6. And my mom had this phone. It was her first camera phone. And of course, my brother and I were all excited about it. So we would go out and record videos on it. And we discovered that while you were recording the video, you could pause the video while it was recording. So what we did one day was we were recording a video. My brother was in frame. We pressed pause. He left the frame and then we continued playing. Accidentally, we discovered how the disappearing trick was done in movies. And it was like wait, what just happened? And from then on, I think I just always had this interest in film and in moving pictures. I mean, at that time, I wouldn't think about great cinema or anything like that. We hardly ever went to the cinema. We grew up watching Cartoon Network and watching Hallmark movies. But somehow at some point, and I'm not sure exactly how this happened or what I saw that put these images in my mind, but anytime I watched a movie, I would imagine being behind the scenes. But the funny thing is, it didn't occur to me at that time that I could be a filmmaker, that I could be a director. So, when exactly did I figure out that filmmaking is what I want to do? For my very first month in uni, I started recording programs and working with the campus radio station, which was fun and an amazing learning experience. So I did that almost throughout the entire 4 years that I was in school. What I discovered about myself when I was working with the radio station is that I love to create. I was always coming up with ideas for new programs, launching new programs. In fact, I attempted to make a radio drama series after listening to BBC's story. I thought, I could certainly do this. Unfortunately, it was a project that we could never finish. But it was an amazing experience. It was a learning experience for me. I discovered that it was something I really, really, really liked doing. So yeah. So NYC came and yes, I got my wish. I got to serve at a TV station. At the time, it was still sort of new, not very new, but yeah, sort of new. So I actually got opportunities that I wouldn't have gotten at a more established place. But anyways, within a short time, I was reading the major news. Even though I wasn't interested in news, I wanted to do programs, but you're a good news reader, you will read the news, whether you like it or not. It was there that I developed my interest in cameras. I mean, even though they were putting me in front of the camera, my interest was really behind the scenes. In fact, let me tell you a story. There was this day I was supposed to go get Vox Pop. You know how you go on the streets and then you interview people. I was supposed to be the presenter. I was the one with the mic. But first off, I don't like Vox Pop because I don't like approaching strangers on the streets. It's just weird for me. I know it's weird for a presenter to say that, but it's weird for me. And then again, I'm like, I'd rather just be holding the camera. So I went out with a cameraman, and after talking, I'm not even sure I talked to anybody. I told him, look, why don't you take the microphone, hand me the camera, you do the interviewing, and I'll shoot. He was like, you're not serious. I'm like, I'm dead serious. After my youth service, I got a job as a copywriter with an agency based in the UK. You could say writing is connected with the media, but if you're not writing for a newspaper or a magazine, if you're doing copywriting, writing for blogs, writing marketing copy, that sort of thing, then you are kind of far away from the whole radio, TV scene. Yeah, it's not broadcast media. And that broadcast media itch, it never went away. So while I was still working as a copywriter, I went to Abuja for holiday. And while I was there, I learned that BBC Media Action was recruiting. After a while, I didn't hear back from them. I booked my flight back to Lagos. And then I got an email oh, you got the job. So that's how I started working in the technical production department at BBC Media Action. I was recording and editing radio programs. I was shooting and editing videos. I went on research trips, and so I got a wealth of knowledge, during my time at the BBC, and it was amazing. So that was my first serious introduction to working on set as a member of the crew. And did I love it? Yeah, you bet I loved it. It was at that time that I started thinking a little more seriously about film and filmmaking. So I started reading and learning and watching stuff, learning how to use the cameras, really digging into that space. I got the idea to start a film collective, a space where other people like me who were interested in film could work together, make films together and stuff. And then I met a colleague of mine who was also interested in starting a film collective. So we joined forces with two other founders and we started a film collective. It was through that film collective that I made my first short film. And it was when I was making Tip of the Edge that it hit me. This is what I want to do. Yeah, my name is Korede and I'm a director. Oh, I love the sound of that. Let me say that one more time. My name is Korede and I'm a director. My name is Korede and I'm a director. My name is Korede and I'm a director. Oh my God. Bye-bye. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share everything that I do here, my YouTube channel and stuff, Bye. Toodles. See ya. Something tells me I didn't press the record button. I hope I did.